Alright, so welcome back to another BTD Battles 2 video, and today we're going to showcase the middle path druid farming, alright? And I know a lot of YouTubers are doing it, alright? I know they are, but it's so good. It is so OP, it's so good. I mean, it's not OP maybe, it's very strong, alright? That's what we know for sure here. So we're just going to eco as much as we can right here. And we're going to start with the druid, and we're going to put the druid right here. We want to try and fit 2 druids in this middle spot here. So we're going to try and fit it right in there perfectly. And we do want to leak down here, right? I know it's a little weird right here, but if you go for this, look at this right here, Heart of Vengeance, alright? It gains attack speed 4 leaking lives right here. So what we're going to do is going to go for another druid right here. We're going to go for we're gonna get Heart of Vengeance on one of them. There you go. And we're about to leak down a ton right here because this this obstacle right here blocks the druid and it causes it to leak down a ton right here. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna go for Heart of Vengeance a second time here. Come on. Gonna go for it quickly here. Boom, there you go. Beautiful. And now our goal is to leak down to we want to leak down about 100 lives right here, right? So maybe 40 lives. That's our goal right here. You do not want to leak down to 0 though. You can easily goof and lose on round 3 if you're not careful here. So with the obstacle right here, we are going to leak down quite a bit right here. So we're waiting and we're watching the druids right here. And I want to place down a druid for comparison. Actually, we'll place down Oben just to get some no, actually, we're not gonna place on anything. We're not gonna place on Oben yet because we gotta be really careful here. So we're gonna wait. And we're gonna go for Hard Thorns here really quick. So look at Heart of Thunder right here, right? Heart of Thunder is really, really good. It's $850 here, and it'll actually pop the Bloons here. So we want to do is we want to watch it. We want to leak down here, and we'll get up Heart of Thunder when we want to stop leaking down here. So start equaling with blues here. We're gonna wait. Lean down about that. You just want to time it. You want to be very careful. These blues we should leak down here. So maybe 53 lives. We only down just a bit right here. We're gonna wait. We really gotta watch it though, because you can lose so easily. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. And that will be enough right there. Perfect. We aim for 40 lives. We got 41 lives right here. So see how fast these things are tagging. They're tagging pretty gosh darn fast, and they'll tag even faster with the bottom path, which I don't have yet XP wise. All right, we're grinding the druid right now. Once we get all upgrades, it'll be a lot more cleaner, but like we don't have all upgrades right now. So we got these druids right here. And then we're gonna go for Oben, which is a weird spot. We're gonna go for Oben right up here, right? We want Oben to buff the super monkeys and stuff. So there's that. And then we're just gonna eco as much as we can right now. So it's kind of weird. So farming in BT Battles 2 is actually really different than Battles 1. Because in Battles 1, you kind of just farm as much as you can. But in BT Battles 2, it's all about mixed eco. You want to be sending Bloons while farming, all right? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna try and eco as much as we can while druid farming here. And hopefully we can cover the screen in druids and stuff, all right? You just get so much money. It is so good, all right? It's hilarious because they sell for like $3,000 each once you get the middle path farming up. And so even though you don't have a ridiculous amount of money, like in terms of generation, like you're not getting a ridiculous amount of money, you're getting a decent amount of money. Ooh, we gotta go for this. We gotta make sure we don't lose here. I'm gonna boost this. We gotta be really careful here, right? And I know its boosting's a little weird right there. Look how fast they're shooting. For context, really quick, I know these things are boosted right now, but look how slow this thing attacks. All right, you see the comparison here. These things attack so much faster. So we're gonna chill with that. I don't think we need to clear the obstacle quite yet. We're gonna wait. We're gonna try to hold off and clear the obstacle because it will delay our farms a little bit. Look at that Gwen thing. That's so weird when she, like, you know, her head gets really, really big right there. So we're just gonna space eco right now, and we're just gonna try and eco as much as we can while druid farming, all right? And we're gonna cover the screen, and if we can cover the screen, let's say we can get, like, you know, 20 druids, all right? 20 druids for $3,000 each. That is over $60,000 right there, all right? It is gonna be so good. And so we're gonna try here. We're gonna try. This guy's going Dartling, and mind you, Spike Factory is really good against DDTs, all right? But Dartling is not. So if this guy's not prepared, we can send this guy a huge DDT rush out of nowhere, all right? And most people know to defend like a few DDTs, right? They expect a small DDT rush, but a lot of people do not expect a huge, like, you know, 50 DDTs and stuff, all right? Because it's so expensive. But we have the money to do that with the druid here, and that's the power of the druid right here. So yeah, and again, we're not using these for pond power right here. We're gonna rely solely on the super monkey here. So we're not gonna get any cross pass on the ones we're farming with. And they will help out a little, but think of them as like triple arts in Battles 1, right? They'll do a little bit damage here and there with once we get a lot of them. For the most part, we're gonna rely on Sumike here, just get up Dark Knights, and then we're also gonna get up this sub for can detection right here, all right? And sub's a little wonky in this map, but the reactor's so good, like we'll be AOK right here. So we're gonna place down the sub right here. There we go. We're gonna go for you, and then we can just go for reactor right now if we have the money. Let's actually start equaling with yellows here. We'll wait a little bit, and we're gonna go for this. And then that should be good, honestly. We don't need much more than that. We could try and get a cross path on here if we need to. They got Hydro Rocket Pods. They're gonna leak down a little bit right there, all right. But now we're both ecoing right here, right? We should take it late game. They shouldn't lose right there. And we're just trying to greed as much as we can right here, all right? So now this guy's going to be ecoing at the same time as us, right? And so we have a similar amount of money in terms of eco, right? So we're both ecoing. We're going to be ecoing with druid farm. And eventually it's going to get to the point where we both have, like, you know, let's say $10,000 on hand, right? I don't know how to explain this, but we have $10,000 on hand each, right? They can try and send as many pink balloons as possible to get their eco up, but no matter what, you can't spend all that money on pink balloons. There's a point where eco, you can't spend any more money on eco. You know, you start generating money. You know, you can't. Whereas farms, you can spend as much money as you want. You can fill the screen with farms. All right. So that's the thing about farms. You can get more money than your opponent because they stop ecoing, or they can't improve the rate that they're ecoing anymore by a certain point, right? All right, I don't know if that makes any sense. It's kind of like, it's wonky. It's not super complicated, but it's difficult for you to explain, I guess, you know? So they got the spike factory right there. They're upgrading to the middle path. I believe that's the middle path right there. Which is interesting. They got a 1-2 spike factory, I believe. No, that's not 1-2. That's a bottom path, maybe. Oh, I have no idea, honestly. But it's a spike factory, right? And spike factory is really good at DDTs here, so we have to watch it. We won't do the DDT rush if they do get a lot of spike factories up. But honestly, even like 3 spike storms will not be enough to defend a huge DDT rush, all right? And we'll be able to send so much because of the Druid right here. So we're ecoing right here with yellows right here, and we're starting to build up money here. You see, we have $1,300 here, just fantastic, all right? So we're gonna start going for this middle path. We'll do this jungle. It's very cheap. It's very cheap compared to the sniper. The sniper takes like, you know, you need the sniper and heli, you need like $10,000 to get them up, and that's the power of the Druid. You do not need to really some money, because normally to start heli and sniper farming, you need to save up like $10,000, and so you have to delay your eco so much. Whereas Druid, you can really get them up pretty easily here. $2,800 is much cheaper here, so it's almost like easier in a way. It's easier to get up your first Druid, and that's a huge advantage, you know, even if the Druids don't give as much, because they only give 1,000 and sniper gives 2,000. I don't know the exact timing on all of them, you know. I don't know what's specifically better here, but Druid, it just feels so nice here. I definitely, once the next update comes out and Darling and stuff gets nerfed, Druid's definitely gonna come out a lot. You'll see a lot of Druid. In fact, you see a lot of Druid right now, to be fair. I'd say the biggest problem is that Druid, it doesn't seem to have a lot of pawn power, right? I have not seen an Avatar Wrath yet, but just from like testing and just looking at I saw a few videos on it. It's just like, I don't know, you know, like there might be better alternatives to going late game stuff. So I feel like right now it's more of like a mid game farming tower. You know, if you're on docks or something, you'll give you a ton of money and stuff, but it's not going to do as much damage, you know, against a BAD and stuff, you know, as opposed to like supermarket stuff. So that's why you're doing supermarket right now. But that might be fake, by the way. That, like, I might be completely lying. Like Avatar Wrath might be absolutely insane. I just don't know what I'm talking about here. But anyway, we're gonna go for middle path right now because we have extra money right here. And now we're just gonna start spamming the 2 button. It's getting to the point, so we can see that we don't have our Druid farm ready yet. We're gonna go for this. We have enough money for that. We do have to watch out for all MOABs right here. It doesn't look like they're rushing. They're actually not ecoing. They have a spike storm ready. Oh my gosh, yo, okay. That is really okay. So now we have this. So now we gotta go for we'll clear you. We have the money here, so we'll go for Laser Blast right here. I think we'll defend this pretty easily here, especially because these things actually defend the ceramics. They'll actually defend the ceramics here, so we just need to make sure we defend this. Come on. We good here? See, they take care of the ceramics like that. We good? That's a little sketch right there. We're cutting it a little close right there, but we are okay right there. Now, let's say they sent like 10 MOABs right there. If they sent 10 MOABs, we would have probably had to sell the Druid farms here. But that's what's nice about these. These things that as farms, we sell. We have $6,000 here, and we get up a Dark Knight, you know? So let's just make sure we have enough to get up a Dark Knight if we need to and stuff. But for now, we're really just going to Druid farm as hard as we can right here. And make sure we just don't leak down here, because this point, if anything gets past, in fact, let's clear this. Just to be safe here. Let's clear that. And now we're just going to spam the 2 button and Druid farming as much as possible while ecoing, all right? Ecoing at the same time while Druid farming is super duper good. And see what this guy's doing. They're getting up another spike storm. This guy stopped their ecoing, all right? We have so much more money than them. It kind of worries me a little bit because eco is something you can't sell, all right? That's the power of the Druid. Another power of the Druid, I guess. You can sell it and get it money instantly, whereas eco, you can't sell it. If you over eco and then you get rushed, that's a problem. If you over farm, you can actually just sell your farms and you'll be a-okay, right? So, we're going to keep pushing our farms here. I don't know if we should stop ecoing, though. I think we're going to stop ecoing. We're going to stop ecoing at some point here because I don't think, because this guy stopped ecoing here, I don't think we're going past round 30 here. I do expect a rush or something. Look at, they're just getting so much defense as if I'm going to rush with the ZMGs or something. But we're just chilling. This guy's delaying that because right now they probably have, you know, to be honest, 1,500 eco. You know, maybe a little more than that. But we have nearly 3,000 eco here with the Druid farming on top of that. So we have so much more money than them right now. Now, if they do rush with the ZMGs, it is a little sketch. But we just need to get up first strike. First strike will defend easily. They get up a BFB, we get up a Dark Knight. So there's nothing they can do right now, honestly. All right, and that's why I feel comfortable just farming away right here. Now, what are we a little vulnerable to? DDTs here. We got to make sure we have enough for DDTs. Group DDTs, or space DDTs, pardon me, on round 26 will be pretty easy. You just have to get up a few Dark Knights. 28 is going to be a little more sketch than that, but we are just going to send out a huge Druid rush here. I don't know if we are going to stop. We got to see, because Spike Factory does defend the DDTs. I said Druid rush, didn't I? Yo, I meant DDT rush. All right. Now we got all these Druids in the front right here. Beautiful. Just farming up a storm here. I can't wait to get up Spirit of the Forest too. But we'll need the XP for that, right? So we're continue farming. There we go. And let's start going for a few Dark Knights here. Let's say middle of round 25, because round 25 is really long, and round 24 is extra long here. So either it looks like, oh no, we got to defend DDT soon. Not anytime soon. We still got some time here, so we might as well spend as much money as we can into farming right here, right? And again, we're not going for any crosspaths. Even though crosspaths might help, and we might want to consider going for them if we do want to add a little bit more pine power to our Druids here. We're just farming. We're putting all our money into farming here, because if we don't, let's say we For every upgrade we don't buy, that's a sooner we can get up a Druid farm, all right? And that just adds up in the long run stuff. So we want to devote as much as we can to Druid farming here. And look at this. We already have at least 10 right here, right? So 10, that's $30,000 right there. So we could get up at literally anything we want pretty much. Dark Knights are pretty expensive, keep in mind. They do take, like, to get top path and bottom path, you know, you are paying, like, you know, nearly 15k, probably 13k, that's my guess. I don't know how much it actually is. But it's pretty expensive stuff, so we still do need a lot of money right here. They have that right there, and that's enough for me to, like, just make sure we're good. Let's go for a Plasma Blast. Actually, we're fine. Look at all these things just shred right there. Beautiful. But we do have round 26 here. I'm gonna go for one Dark Knight here. Trees, Opens Trees will defend that. They have Ninja. Okay, we're gonna stop ecoing now. We definitely gotta stop ecoing right now. So we got that. Now we have 4,000 eco for the rest of the game here. They have not been ecoing, so they have, you know, I don't know what this guy's not gonna have any money for anything here. So in fact, we are gonna do all DDTs here. I think we're gonna do all DDTs round 29 just because we'll get more. Ooh, we got a DT here. All right. So Open Trees will defend that, to be fair, but let's try and preserve Open Trees for now. That should pop, and it doesn't. Ooh, see how strong the DT is? That was fortified, I think, right? To be fair, I like can't remember 1 second ago. Was it fortified or not? We need to make sure we're good here because this guy there's no way they defend, like, you know, BADs and stuff because they have no money here. So we just need to make sure we defend these upcoming rounds here. So in fact, we're stopped Druid farm. We're just gonna hold down the 2 button. We're gonna continue getting eco and Druid farm. If they rush us, we can get up a Dark Champion. I think Dark Champion will, because that helps stall DDTs. That shreds DDTs pretty gosh darn well. Let's see if they rush us at all. I do expect a rush here. They're not. All right. Well, let's wait till round 29. We're gonna wait till round 29 because then we'll get a little bit more money from our Druid farming here. We're gonna use this to get the trees replenished here. We're gonna make sure they don't counter rush with anything. We just gotta watch it. We boost instantly if they rush us here. We're chilling. Round 29. Round 29, Bloons get ramped up ever since round 25, I believe. And so DDTs are slightly stronger in this round, actually. So a little bit of benefit to waiting here. But now we're going to try a huge DDT rush right here. And even with all their defense right here, right? Spike Factory is absolutely insane against the DDTs. Sticky Bomb's okay. You really want to go for Master Bomber at that point, surrounded with Shinobis. What we're going to do here is we're going to go boom, 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 boom. And a little bit of lag on this because we can't do it. Look at our money. $100,000. Boom, 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 boom. These are fortified. $12,000 each. Look at that. Boom, boom. Just even more. And we do take them down right there. That is fortified right there. So if we didn't do fortified right there, we could have sent twice as many DDTs because fortified is twice the cost. Think about how insane that is. That is so strong. That's so, like, oh my gosh. I don't think it's OP. Druids do not seem to supply a lot of pine power right there. That guy was not ecoing, and if they got a satisfactory DDT defense, they did do okay against the DDTs at first. The Spike Factories actually did a nice job, but Spike Storm does have a pop limit, right? You need probably, I would say, 5 Spike Storms. Like, it's crazy and stuff. But yo, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Be sure to brush your teeth.